Good evening. I'm Reverend Pamela M. Pinckney Butts, and I want to talk to you this evening because I want to express my concern about this so-called outrage about women's being violated and abused, because it's only white women that the media is talking about. The media has covered up and refused to address my abuses that I have been encountering from white males as well as other males and other people. Even the National Women's March and Rally was about white women. I was told by Ohio State Representative during the march, after I had done the invocation, which is also known as the opening prayer, and the initial speech, that the march and rally were not about me. She made sure that I was unlocked with the arms of the young white women who were there, locked herself in with the women, then had the media take the picture after she and the white abortion clinic director assaulted me on the front line, and the media covered it up, while Federal Representative Marsha L. Fudge saw what happened, and Marcy Kaptur. The tapes were pulled so that no one could see me doing something positive and the way I was being treated by white, racist women. I led the chant, "Women have a voice and women have a choice." Unfortunately, the racist, sexist white media doesn't believe that females who are not white or Seleucids are considered to be human beings, considered to be people. Well, this is my hair. It's not a wig. It is not straight because I don't want it to be that way. There is some melanin in my skin, and I'm not all white. I'm not all black, but I do matter. Until the media makes it fair for we women who have some color in our skin, then it's just a joke. This so-called battle is merely a battle between racist white men and racist white women. We people of color still have no value on our lives. On Tuesday of this week, I was surrounded by a group of white people, including law enforcement officers, and threatened in Cuyahoga County Administration Building, 2079 Prospect Avenue or East 9th Street, whichever one they choose to have it on the 4th floor. When I asked about terrorism and my being terrorized and held captive under a civil protection order while my children were stolen, and now my grandchildren stolen. Well, I was surrounded. I called 911. And I asked today, Sheriff Clifford Pinckney's assistant, Tara, if there had been all non-white people surrounding a white woman the way these men did me and assaulted me, as well as Mike Gallagher telling me I'm confused on camera, would we have received the same results? No. And they let the white police chief stand over me, mocking me and threatening me after Mike Gallagher stopped the Public Safety and Justice Affairs Committee meeting. And just for you know, the United States Department of Justice, Cleveland, Ohio Police Department started this battle. One way, by ignoring my protection order that they never enforced as a result of my being abused. And on top of which, as I close this discussion with you, black males have violated me too. Like you, Mac Gatson, who assaulted me in my home on last Friday and had the nerve to say to me, "You've been waiting to do it and wanting to do it." If I had been a white woman, you wouldn't have done that, or a Seleucid. If I had been dark skinned with a wig on my head or my hair matted to my head, you wouldn't have done that. If I had been your sister, you wouldn't have done it. And he's not the only one. United States Department of Justice, you are accurate when it comes to excessive force by the Cleveland Police Department. You should see what they've been doing to me.